Seniors. 7 surprising ways your sleep habits are impacting your health after 60. Have you ever considered how your sleep habits might be quietly affecting your overall health as you get older? Maintaining well-being becomes even more crucial in our later years, and seemingly small things can have a surprisingly big impact. If you're over 60, you might not realize that certain sleep patterns, often dismissed as normal age-related changes, could be significantly impacting your health. In this video, we're delving into the often overlooked connection between sleep and well-being for seniors. Stay with me until the end, because what you learn today could significantly change how you approach your sleep and ultimately your health. We'll explore the real impact of sleep habits on your heart, energy levels, mood, and even cognitive function. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of what's happening inside your body, empowering you to make informed decisions about your well-being. Number 1. The silent link between sleep deprivation and heart health. One of the most significant, yet often overlooked, health risks associated with poor sleep after 60 is its profound impact on cardiovascular health. While it might seem like sleep and heart health are separate entities, the reality is they are intricately connected. Inadequate sleep disrupts the body's natural restorative processes, leading to a cascade of negative effects, including increased inflammation and elevated blood pressure. For older adults, this disruption can be particularly detrimental. As we age, our blood vessels naturally lose some of their elasticity, becoming less flexible and more susceptible to damage. When combined with the chronic stress of sleep deprivation, this diminished vascular flexibility can significantly increase the risk of developing serious cardiovascular conditions like heart disease and stroke. Think of it this way. When you consistently deprive yourself of sufficient sleep, your body is essentially operating in a perpetual state of low-grade stress. This constant state of alert puts undue strain on your cardiovascular system. Your heart rate increases, your blood pressure elevates, and your body releases stress hormones like cortisol, all of which contribute to the wear and tear on your heart and blood vessels. Over time, this chronic stress can lead to the development of atherosclerosis, a condition where plaque builds up inside the arteries, narrowing them and restricting blood flow. This narrowing increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Furthermore, sleep deprivation can disrupt the delicate balance of hormones that regulate various bodily functions, including blood pressure and metabolism. For instance, lack of sleep can lead to an imbalance in the hormones leptin and ghrelin, which control appetite and satiety. This imbalance can contribute to weight gain, another risk factor for heart disease. Moreover, disrupted sleep can also affect insulin sensitivity, making it harder for the body to regulate blood sugar levels, potentially increasing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, a condition often linked to heart problems. It's important to understand that the link between sleep deprivation and heart health isn't just theoretical. Numerous studies have demonstrated a clear correlation. Research has shown that individuals who consistently sleep less than 6 hours per night have a significantly higher risk of developing cardiovascular disease compared to those who get 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep. Therefore, prioritizing sleep is not simply a matter of feeling rested. It's a crucial step towards protecting your heart and maintaining long-term cardiovascular health, especially as you age. Addressing sleep issues and ensuring adequate rest can be a powerful preventative measure against heart disease and other related conditions. Number 2. Drained and depleted. How poor sleep saps your energy. One of the most noticeable consequences of insufficient sleep, especially as we move past 60, is a persistent lack of energy. Many seniors often attribute their daily fatigue simply to the natural aging process, dismissing it as an inevitable part of getting older. While it's true that our energy levels may naturally decline somewhat with age, inadequate sleep can significantly exacerbate this decline, turning what might be manageable tiredness into debilitating exhaustion. In reality, poor sleep can be a major and often overlooked culprit behind that constant feeling of being drained and depleted. When we sleep, our bodies undergo essential restorative processes. These processes are like a nightly tune-up for our internal systems, repairing cellular damage, replenishing energy stores, and preparing us for the demands of the following day. Without sufficient quality sleep, these vital restorative functions are compromised. Our cells don't receive the necessary time to recharge, leading to a buildup of metabolic byproducts and a decrease in cellular efficiency. This cellular sluggishness translates directly into a persistent feeling of fatigue and a marked reduction in both physical and mental stamina. Imagine trying to run a car on fumes. That's essentially what happens when you consistently deprive your body of the sleep it needs. The engine sputters, performance suffers, and eventually, the whole system grinds to a halt. This sleep deprivation-induced fatigue can manifest in various ways. You might find yourself struggling to complete everyday tasks that once seemed effortless. Simple activities like gardening, walking the dog, or even engaging in conversations can become surprisingly taxing. This constant state of exhaustion can also make it challenging to participate in hobbies and social activities, leading to a decline in overall quality of life. Furthermore, the lack of energy can impact cognitive function, making it harder to focus, remember things, and make decisions. The impact of poor sleep on energy levels becomes even more pronounced as we age. As we get older, our bodies naturally experience a decrease in the production of certain hormones, including melatonin, which regulates sleep-wake cycles. This decline can make it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep, further contributing to the cycle of sleep deprivation and fatigue. Additionally, older adults are more likely to have underlying health conditions that can disrupt sleep, such as arthritis, sleep apnea, and restless leg syndrome. It's important to recognize that persistent fatigue isn't an inevitable consequence of aging. While some age-related decline in energy is normal, excessive tiredness and exhaustion should not be dismissed as simply part of getting old. Often, these symptoms are a direct result of poor sleep habits. By addressing underlying sleep issues and prioritizing quality rest, seniors can reclaim their energy, improve their overall well-being, and enjoy a more active and fulfilling life. If you're experiencing persistent fatigue, it's crucial to talk to your doctor to rule out any underlying medical conditions and discuss strategies for improving your sleep. Don't let fatigue rob you of the joy and vitality of your later years. Prioritizing sleep can be a powerful step towards regaining your energy and embracing life to the fullest. Number 3. The mood connection, sleep deprivation, and emotional well-being. The link between sleep and mood is often overlooked, yet it's a profound and powerful connection. Chronic sleep deprivation can significantly impact emotional well-being, leading to a range of negative emotional states, including increased irritability, heightened anxiety, and even a greater susceptibility to depression. This connection stems from the crucial role sleep plays in regulating our emotions. During sleep, our brains process and consolidate emotional experiences, allowing us to better manage and regulate our emotional responses during waking hours. When we consistently deprive ourselves of sufficient sleep, this crucial emotional processing is disrupted, leaving us more vulnerable to mood swings, emotional reactivity, and negative feelings. Consider the case of Margaret, a 68-year-old retired teacher. For months, Margaret had noticed a gradual increase in irritability and a growing difficulty managing her emotions. She found herself snapping at her loved ones over minor inconveniences, feeling overwhelmed by everyday stressors, and experiencing a persistent sense of unease. Initially, she attributed these changes to the general stresses of life and the adjustments of retirement. However, after discussing her symptoms with her doctor and undergoing a sleep evaluation, it became clear that her sleep habits were a significant contributing factor to her emotional distress. Margaret had been consistently getting less than 6 hours of sleep per night, a pattern that had gradually taken its toll on her emotional resilience. Upon implementing strategies to improve her sleep hygiene, such as establishing a regular sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, and optimizing her sleep environment, Margaret experienced a remarkable transformation in her emotional well-being. As she began to prioritize sleep and consistently achieve 7 to 8 hours of quality rest, her irritability subsided, her anxiety lessened, and she felt a renewed sense of calm and emotional stability. Margaret's experience underscores the importance of recognizing the interconnectedness of sleep and mood, particularly as we age. The impact of sleep deprivation on mood can be particularly pronounced in seniors. As we get older, we may experience changes in our sleep patterns, such as difficulty falling asleep, frequent awakenings during the night, and earlier morning awakenings. These age-related sleep changes can contribute to chronic sleep deprivation, further exacerbating the risk of mood disturbances. Moreover, older adults are more likely to experience life transitions and stressors, such as retirement, health issues, and the loss of loved ones, which can further impact sleep and emotional well-being. It's essential to understand that experiencing mood changes, such as increased irritability, anxiety, or feelings of sadness, is not an inevitable part of aging. While some adjustments in mood are normal, persistent and significant changes in emotional well-being should not be dismissed as simply getting older. Often, these symptoms are a direct result of underlying sleep issues. By addressing sleep problems and prioritizing quality rest, seniors can regain emotional balance, improve their overall well-being, and enjoy a more positive and fulfilling life. If you're experiencing persistent mood disturbances, it's crucial to talk to your doctor to rule out any underlying medical conditions and discuss strategies for improving your sleep and emotional health. Don't let sleep deprivation rob you of the joy and emotional vitality of your later years. Prioritizing sleep can be a powerful step towards reclaiming your emotional well-being and embracing life with a more positive and resilient outlook. Number 4. The foggy mind, sleep's impact on cognitive function. The foggy mind, sleep's impact on cognitive function. Maintaining sharp cognitive function becomes increasingly crucial as we navigate the complexities of life after 60. We cherish our memories, rely on our ability to focus, and depend on sound judgment to make informed decisions. However, what many seniors may not realize is that consistent poor sleep can significantly impair these vital cognitive abilities. Sleep isn't merely a period of rest. It's an active process essential for consolidating memories, processing information, and clearing out toxins that can interfere with optimal brain function. When we consistently deprive ourselves of sufficient sleep, our cognitive processes slow down, much like a computer struggling to run multiple programs simultaneously. This slowdown manifests as brain fog, difficulty concentrating, and a decline in overall cognitive performance. Imagine trying to solve a complex puzzle with a mind clouded by fatigue. The pieces seem to blur together, the connections become elusive, and the overall picture remains frustratingly out of reach. This is the experience of many seniors struggling with sleep deprivation. The lack of restorative sleep impairs the brain's ability to effectively process and store information, leading to difficulties with memory recall, both short-term and long-term. Remembering names, appointments, or even simple instructions can become a daily struggle. Furthermore, sleep deprivation affects our ability to focus and concentrate. Sustaining attention on tasks, whether it's reading a book, following a conversation, or completing a project, becomes increasingly challenging. The mind wanders, distractions become magnified, and the ability to maintain a sharp focus diminishes. This decline in attention span can impact various aspects of daily life, from managing finances and medications to engaging in hobbies and social interactions. Decision-making, another crucial cognitive function, is also compromised by lack of sleep. When we're tired, our judgment becomes clouded, our ability to weigh options effectively diminishes, and we become more susceptible to making impulsive or ill-advised choices. This impaired decision-making can have significant consequences, particularly in situations requiring careful consideration and sound judgment. The impact of sleep on cognitive function is not merely anecdotal, it's supported by a growing body of scientific research. Studies have shown a clear link between sleep deprivation and a decline in cognitive performance, particularly in older adults. Research has demonstrated that individuals who consistently get insufficient sleep perform worse on tests of memory, attention, and executive function compared to those who prioritize adequate rest. Furthermore, chronic sleep deprivation has been linked to an increased risk of developing cognitive decline and dementia later in life. Therefore, prioritizing sleep isn't simply a matter of feeling rested. It's a crucial investment in maintaining cognitive vitality and protecting against age-related cognitive decline. By ensuring we get enough quality sleep, we provide our brains with the opportunity to consolidate memories, clear out toxins, and restore optimal cognitive function. If you're experiencing difficulties with memory, focus, or decision-making, it's essential to address your sleep habits and seek guidance from a healthcare professional. Don't let sleep deprivation cloud your mind and diminish your cognitive abilities. Prioritizing sleep can be a powerful step towards maintaining a sharp mind and enjoying a more fulfilling and productive life well into your later years. Number 5. Weakening defenses, sleep and the immune system. Weakening defenses, sleep and the immune system. As we age, maintaining a robust immune system becomes increasingly vital for protecting our health and well-being. While we often focus on diet and exercise as key pillars of immune support, the crucial role of sleep is often overlooked. Quality sleep is not merely a period of rest. It's an active process that plays a fundamental role in strengthening our body's defenses against illness and infection. During sleep, our immune system works tirelessly, producing and releasing protective proteins called cytokines. These cytokines act as messengers, coordinating the complex immune response and helping to combat inflammation and infection. When we consistently deprive ourselves of sufficient sleep, this intricate immune process is disrupted, weakening our defenses and making us more susceptible to a range of illnesses. Imagine your immune system as a well-trained army, constantly patrolling and defending against invaders. Sleep is the essential time for this army to regroup, replenish its resources, and strategize for future battles. Without adequate rest, the soldiers become fatigued, their communication falters, and their ability to effectively combat threats diminishes. This weakened state leaves us vulnerable to infections, from the common cold to more serious illnesses. One of the key ways sleep supports the immune system is through its influence on cytokine production. Cytokines are a diverse group of proteins that play a critical role in regulating inflammation and immune responses. Certain cytokines, such as interleukin-6, Illinois-6, and tumor necrosis factor alpha, TNF-alpha, are pro-inflammatory, meaning they promote inflammation as part of the body's defense against infection. Other cytokines, such as interleukin-10, Illinois-10, are anti-inflammatory, helping to regulate and control the inflammatory response. During sleep, our bodies increase the production of these crucial cytokines, preparing our immune system to effectively combat potential threats. However, when we're sleep-deprived, cytokine production is disrupted. Studies have shown that sleep deprivation leads to a decrease in the production of essential cytokines, impairing the body's ability to mount an effective immune response. This weakened immune response makes us more susceptible to infections and can also prolong recovery time. Furthermore, sleep plays a vital role in the production and function of other immune cells, such as T cells and natural killer NK cells. T cells are specialized white blood cells that play a central role in cell-mediated immunity, directly attacking infected cells. NK cells are another type of white blood cell that plays a crucial role in innate immunity, recognizing and destroying abnormal cells, including cancer cells. Sleep deprivation can impair the function of these vital immune cells, further weakening our defenses. The impact of sleep on the immune system is particularly significant for seniors. As we age, our immune systems naturally become less efficient, making us more vulnerable to infections and illnesses. Chronic sleep deprivation can exacerbate this age-related decline in immune function, increasing the risk of developing infections and potentially leading to more severe complications. Therefore, prioritizing sleep is not merely a matter of feeling rested. It's a crucial investment in maintaining a strong and resilient immune system, especially as we age. By ensuring we get sufficient quality sleep, we empower our bodies to produce the necessary cytokines and immune cells to effectively combat infections and protect our health. If you're experiencing frequent infections or noticing a decline in your overall health, it's essential to address your sleep habits and seek guidance from a healthcare professional. Don't let sleep deprivation compromise your immune defenses. Prioritizing sleep can be a powerful step towards strengthening your immune system and maintaining optimal health and well-being throughout your later years. Number 6. The hidden link: sleep and fall risk. Falls are a significant concern for older adults, posing a serious threat to independence and overall well-being. While we often associate falls with physical frailty or environmental hazards, the often overlooked connection between sleep and fall risk is a crucial factor to consider. Poor sleep, characterized by insufficient sleep duration or fragmented sleep patterns, can significantly impair balance, coordination, and reaction time, increasing the likelihood of falls and subsequent injuries. When we're tired, our bodies and minds simply don't function at their optimal level, making us more vulnerable to accidents, especially falls. One of the primary ways sleep deprivation contributes to fall risk is through its impact on balance. Balance is a complex process involving the intricate coordination of multiple systems, including the nervous system, the musculoskeletal system, and the sensory system. These systems work in concert to maintain our stability and prevent falls. However, when sleep deprived, the communication between these systems becomes compromised. Our reaction time slows, our muscles become fatigued, and our ability to accurately perceive our body's position in space diminishes. This impaired coordination increases the likelihood of stumbling, losing our balance, and falling. Imagine walking on a tightrope while feeling drowsy and disoriented. the slightest misstep could lead to a fall. Similarly, when we're sleep deprived, our ability to navigate everyday environments becomes compromised. Simple tasks like walking downstairs, stepping over obstacles, or even standing up from a chair can become surprisingly challenging. The lack of alertness and impaired coordination makes us more susceptible to tripping, losing our footing, and falling. Furthermore, sleep deprivation can affect our cognitive function, particularly our attention span and decision-making abilities. When we're tired, we're less able to focus on our surroundings and make quick, informed decisions to avoid potential hazards. This reduced awareness and impaired judgment can increase the risk of falls, especially in unfamiliar or cluttered environments. For example, a sleep-deprived individual might not notice a wet floor, a loose rug, or an uneven sidewalk, increasing the likelihood of a fall. The impact of sleep on fall risk becomes even more pronounced in older adults. As we age, our balance and coordination naturally decline, making us more susceptible to falls. Chronic sleep deprivation can exacerbate these age-related changes, further increasing the risk of falls and subsequent injuries. Moreover, older adults are more likely to have underlying health conditions that can contribute to falls, such as vision problems, muscle weakness, and neurological disorders. Sleep deprivation can further complicate these conditions, making falls even more likely. It's important to recognize that falls are not an inevitable consequence of aging. While some age-related decline in balance and coordination is normal, frequent falls should not be dismissed as simply part of getting old. Often, these falls are a direct result of underlying sleep issues. By addressing sleep problems and prioritizing quality rest, seniors can improve their balance, coordination, and reaction time, significantly reducing their risk of falls and injuries. If you're experiencing frequent falls or noticing a decline in your balance, it's crucial to talk to your doctor to rule out any underlying medical conditions and discuss strategies for improving your sleep and fall prevention. Don't let sleep deprivation compromise your safety and independence. Prioritizing sleep can be a powerful step towards preventing falls and maintaining a healthy, active lifestyle throughout your later years. Number 7. The social impact, sleep and connection. The impact of poor sleep extends beyond the physical and mental realms, significantly affecting our social lives and overall well-being. While we often associate sleep with individual rest and rejuvenation, its influence on our social interactions and connections is profound. Consistent lack of quality sleep can lead to a cascade of social challenges, from decreased energy and motivation to heightened irritability and emotional withdrawal. These challenges can make it difficult to engage in social activities, nurture relationships, and maintain the strong social connections that are so crucial for emotional well-being, particularly as we age. Imagine trying to engage in a lively conversation with friends while feeling exhausted and irritable. The effort to maintain focus and participate fully becomes a struggle, and the joy of social interaction diminishes. This is the experience of many seniors struggling with chronic sleep deprivation. The persistent fatigue and emotional lability can make social gatherings feel draining rather than invigorating, leading to a gradual withdrawal from social activities and a decline in social engagement. This withdrawal can have a significant impact on overall well-being. Social connections provide a sense of belonging, purpose, and support, particularly as we navigate the transitions and challenges of later life. Strong social networks offer a buffer against stress, loneliness, and isolation, promoting emotional resilience and overall life satisfaction. However, when sleep deprivation compromises our ability to connect with others, we risk losing these vital social supports and experiencing a decline in emotional well-being. The impact of poor sleep on social interaction is multifaceted. Fatigue can make it challenging to participate in social activities, from attending family gatherings and community events to engaging in hobbies and pursuing interests. The lack of energy and motivation can lead to missed opportunities for connection and a gradual erosion of social bonds. Furthermore, irritability and mood swings can strain relationships with loved ones, creating tension and conflict. The inability to regulate emotions effectively can lead to misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and a decline in the quality of our social interactions. Moreover, poor sleep can affect our cognitive function, impacting our ability to engage in meaningful conversations and maintain social connections. Difficulties with memory, focus, and attention can make it challenging to follow conversations, remember names, and participate fully in social interactions. This cognitive impairment can lead to feelings of frustration and self-consciousness, further contributing to social withdrawal. The link between sleep and social connection becomes even more pronounced as we age. Retirement, health issues, and the loss of loved ones can disrupt social networks and increase the risk of social isolation. Poor sleep can exacerbate these challenges, making it even more difficult to maintain existing social connections and forge new ones. It's important to recognize that social withdrawal is not an inevitable consequence of aging. While some changes in social patterns are normal, significant and persistent social isolation should not be dismissed as simply part of getting old. Often, these changes are a direct result of underlying sleep issues. By addressing sleep problems and prioritizing quality rest, seniors can regain the energy, emotional stability, and cognitive clarity necessary to nurture relationships, participate in social activities, and maintain the strong social connections that are so vital for well-being. If you're experiencing difficulties with social interaction, feelings of isolation, or a decline in your social engagement, it's crucial to address your sleep habits and seek guidance from a healthcare professional. Don't let sleep deprivation compromise your social connections and diminish your quality of life. Prioritizing sleep can be a powerful step towards strengthening social bonds, enhancing emotional well-being, and enjoying a more connected and fulfilling life throughout your later years. As we conclude this video, remember that prioritizing sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity for maintaining good health and well-being as we age. By recognizing the connection between sleep and various aspects of our health, we can make informed choices that support our vitality and longevity. If you've noticed any of the changes discussed today, consider evaluating your sleep habits and making adjustments where needed. Even small changes can have a profound impact on your overall health and quality of life. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these insights resonated with you the most? Have you experienced any of these changes yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback is invaluable. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on our latest tips for thriving in life after 60 all for free. Your support helps us continue creating content that informs and inspires. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.